Welcome to Pisces season, the magical realm of emotions, intuition, dreams, creativity, imagination, spirituality, reflection, introspection, compassion, and empathy to the self and to all those around us. The general vibe during Pisces season is feeling more sensitive and nostalgic. You may feel the need to withdraw from the outer world and go within. Maybe you're more drawn to music and creativity, a deeper connection to spirit. Pisces season is known as a time of closures, healing, and forgiveness, which naturally helps us to let go of what doesn't serve us. A deeper trust in divine flow, as it's the last sign of the zodiacal wheel before the new astrological year begins on March 21st, the spring equinox, the start of Aries season. Now, this particular Pisces season is especially significant as it is the last time the transiting stellium in Pisces, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, our personal planets, which represent a part of us, will pass through the North Node of Destiny in Pisces, initiating fated developments and closures, giving us the final opportunities to spiritually mature, grow, and ascend higher. As the nodes of fate, of destiny, are going to move into the Aquarius-Leo polarity axis point of creativity and innovation in late July of 2026, this year, initiating new spiritual lessons and closing out the window to the spiritual lessons and karma of the last 18 months in the Pisces-Virgo axis polarity point of purification. Now, as Venus, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars all pass through 8 degrees of Pisces, where the North Node of Destiny is hanging out in, there will be destined fated developments on what we have been moving through in the last 18 months and beyond. As Saturn just finished his transit in Pisces, closing out a 30-year cycle and beyond, making this a highly karmic fated time. For the last 9 months especially, we have each been initiated into situations that highlighted to us the need to let go of the mind's need to fix our conditioned thought patterns of how to make something better, and highlighted to us our need for a better relationship with our body consciousness, as the transiting South Node has been in Virgo. Virgo is earth element, practical and stable, and is ruled by Mercury, the mind. Virgo season is in September, which is the harvest each year. So Virgo energy is how to make something better. The Virgo Pisces polarity axis point is all about purification. So we have been guided how to balance the meticulous practical perfectionism of Virgo, serving others on a day-to-day, versus the unconditional spiritual surrender of Pisces, serving of the self. So from now until late July, we're being asked not to fix, just feel, surrender into divine flow and trust what you're sensing. Tap into your intuition. We're being asked to embrace compassion, flow, and our intuition, as that is what Saturn, the god of karma, was teaching us for the last 2 years. During Pisces season, we will have our first Mercury retrograde of the year of the fire horse in Pisces. Mercury will station retrograde on February 26th until March 20th, the day before the Aries equinox. Mercury will be transiting retrograde backwards, moving through 22 to 8 degrees of Pisces, where the North Node of Destiny is currently in the sky. So this is a period of time that we're being asked to slow down and observe the mind's internal critic, its perfectionism tendencies, or simply the way the mind wants to fix things logically. We're being pushed to balance that need with the magical Pisces energy of divine trust, of surrender into divine flow, divine will, to let go and connect to how things feel in the body, to give your attention to your body, to connect your inner authority, your inner sovereignty. You see, Pisces is the energy of transcendence. It's the merging of the human experience with spirit, but it's also about bringing that spiritual insight and wisdom back, to integrate them back into our daily human experience. So Mercury in Pisces is going to interact 3 times with the North Node of destiny, of fate, passing through 8 degrees of Pisces, and having 3 interactions with Jupiter still in retrograde in Cancer. Jupiter is getting ready to station direct and is hanging around at 15 degrees of Cancer, bringing something from the past, faded developments, into our awareness that needs our attention. So, reassessing something in our Pisces and Cancer dimensions of reality. Jupiter entered Cancer at the beginning of June of 2025, bringing in expansion, wisdom, and a sense of nurture and purpose to the Cancer dimension of your reality. In general, Cancer rules the past, past memories, our body's emotional reaction patterns, ancestral karma. It's how we show up at the end of the day, our inner home, and how we nurture ourselves and others, which is directly connected to our physical home, to how we show up with authenticity and mastery to our outer world. In general, you may have felt more intuitively guided to nurture yourself and all those around you. Now, if you have 15 degrees of Cancer or any of the cardinal signs, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, or Libra, give or take 3 degrees, there is some fated developments getting reworked here, needing your attention that will come to you, that you cannot miss. But for every one of us, at minimum, if you're in awareness and paying attention, there is something of big spiritual significance that wants to be revealed here for spiritual maturity and growth. Now, transiting Venus in Pisces is exalted, meaning our feminine receptive energy feels effortless, flowing and trusting in Pisces. And on March 5th, Venus at 29 degrees of Pisces will rise from being in the underworld, not visible in the night sky, since January 7th of 2026, this year, after her rare conjunction with Mars and the Sun, symbolizing her death. So March 5th, she will rise in the morning sky, activating the 0 Aries degree point, a fated creation point that both Saturn and Neptune just initiated on February 20th. This can signify a rise from within us, a rebirth in regards to our feminine receptive energy, aligning us with our deep desires in the 3rd dimension of reality, our destined fate. So by the time Mercury clears his shadow, after he stations direct and retransits 8 to 22 degrees of Pisces by April 9th, clarity, wisdom, and some fortunate and fated developments may come in that are connected to past events and karma that we have been moving through in the last 2.5 years and beyond, as Saturn is the god of karma in this 3rd dimension of physical reality. And he just finished his time in Pisces, closing out a 30-year cycle and beyond. He is known to bless us when we learn to trust him. He was teaching us for the last 2.5 years to let go of the mind's need to fix and solve and learn to trust our intuition, our body consciousness. Here are some good tips and remedies that may help navigate and flow during this Pisces season to help ground the watery energy. So walks in nature is essential. Exercise, movement of the body helps move melancholy and depression, That includes movements of the hands. So, cleaning, creativity, building, or creating something with your hands helps get out of the mind loops. Now, it's important to protect your energy, so salt baths are essential, and turning off the phone and TV. Emotional release practices and self care rituals. So, journaling, breath work, meditation are all essential here. So, one of my favorite daily rituals is enjoying a cup of tea. It really has become one of my joys that grounds me into truth, into gratitude for this moment that turns into the next moment. So I bring my full awareness to each step of making tea, from preparing my cup to patiently enjoying waiting for the water to boil, to savoring each sip of tea. Now, for me, it's morning, daytime, and an evening ritual that I couple with loving awareness and gratitude for the beautiful nature all around me. Here are a few favorite herbal medicine teas for Pisces season. We have chamomile tea, which helps with emotional soothing. It's best for anxiety, overwhelm, and emotional sensitivity. Lemon balm tea, which helps with mood and mental clarity. It's best for brain fog, stress, emotional ups and downs. Lavender tea, which helps with relaxation. It's best for tension, insomnia, and emotional release. And then mugwort tea, which helps with dreams and intuition. Best for enhancing intuition and dream recall. Well, I hope this has helped navigate and flow during this magical and fateful Pisces season. Grace isn't found in perfection, but in the courage to be seen as you are. Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.